Dear friends, welcome to this channel. In this video, I will explain the computation between SN1, SN2, E1, E2 reactions. If you take alkyl halide, in case of methyl alkyl halide, whatever chemical species you take, whatever nucleophile or whatever base you take, there is only SN2 type of reaction. In methyl case, there is a SN2 type of reaction. If you take primary alkyl halide, there is a possibility, there is a computation between SN2 and E2 reactions. In secondary case, there is a computation between SN2, SN1, E2, E1. In secondary alkyl halides, there is a possibility of SN2, SN1, E2 and E1 mechanisms. It depends on what type of nucleophile or base you are taking. In case of tertiary alkyl halides, there is a competition between SN1, G1 and E2. You can find U2 by molecular elimination reaction in secondary, primary and also secondary and also tertiary, U2. And you cannot find, in case of tertiary, there is no SN2. There is no SN2. Whatever base, whatever nucleophile you take, in case of tertiary, there is no SN2 type of mechanism. Let us take different nucleophiles, different bases. If you take the chemical species which are acting as only nucleophiles, it means they can attack on reaction center, that is carbon. They cannot attack on proton. They cannot abstract proton. If you take halide Cl minus, Br minus, I minus, Hs minus, Rs minus, H2S, RSH, Cn minus, RCO minus. If you find these chemical species in the reaction of alkyl halides, then you can find only nucleophilic substitution reactions. There is no elimination reaction. In this case, there is no computation between nucleophilic substitution reactions and elimination reactions. So here there is no elimination reaction. If you take primary alkyl halide, SN2 only. In secondary, SN2. In tertiary alkyl halide, you can find SN1 type of mechanism. Okay, this classification is very, very important. If you take only nucleophiles, they can act as only nucleophile. You cannot find elimination reactions. Suppose if you take a base only, some chemical species are acting as only base. They cannot act as nucleophiles. They cannot attack on reaction center of alkyl halides. In that case, you can find only elimination reactions. You cannot find nucleophilic substitution reactions. There is no competition between elimination and nucleophilic substitution reactions. Suppose if you take base only, hydride, tertiary butoxide, lithium diisopropylamide, DBN, diazabicyclononene, and diazabicycloandekene, DBU. If you use these chemical species in alkyl halides, then there is only elimination reactions. In elimination reactions also you can find only E2. But here there is a condition at beta position that one should have at least one hydrogen. There should be one hydrogen. Suppose if we take this is the halogen and okay, this is the halogen What is the beta carbon? This is the alpha carbon and this is the beta carbon. The beta carbon should have hydrogen. Then only there is a E2 elimination or E1 elimination. Beta, at beta position there should be hydrogen. Suppose if there is no beta hydrogen, then there is a possibility of nucleophilic substitution reaction. When there is a beta hydrogen, you can find only E2 mechanism, E2, bimolecular elimination reactions only. If you take only base. Suppose if you take strong nucleophile, strong base, it means they can attack at reaction center very fast and they can abstract proton very easily. In this case, very difficult to distinguish what type of reaction will be taking place. In primary alkyl halides, we know that in methyl and primary alkyl halides, if you use strong nucleophile, what type of mechanism you can find? SN2 type of mechanism. The major one is SN2. And in case of secondary, suppose if you take secondary alkyl halides, here there is a competition between E2 and SN2. In secondary case, if you use strong nucleophiles or strong base such as OH minus, MuO minus, E2O minus, NH2 minus, in these cases, if you find these nucleophiles, in the case of secondary or tertiary, you cannot find the SN1 type of mechanism. You cannot find SN1 type of mechanism and also you cannot find E1 type of mechanism. In case of strong base or strong nucleophile, you cannot find formation of carbocation. Before formation of carbocation, there is a attacking of nucleophile or there is a abstraction of proton by base. So if you find these chemical species, OH minus, MuO minus, E2O minus, NH2 minus, you have to think about bimolecular reactions, SN2 in case of primary. In case of secondary, E2, this one is major. E2 dominates SN2. There is a competition, but E2 is major, SN2 is minor. In case of tertiary, you can only find E2 mechanism, bimolecular elimination reaction only. Suppose if you take both weak nucleophile, weak base, these species can act as weak nucleophile, weak bases. If you take neutral alcohols, if you take or amines or water, these molecules, these chemical species can act as weak nucleophiles or weak bases. Actually, in presence of these molecules, what is the step? There is a solvolysis. The first step, always solvolysis. So, in case of secondary and tertiary, there is a formation of stable carbocation. So that's why there is a solvolysis in presence of these weak nucleophiles or weak bases. In case of primary, the primary carbocation is highly unstable. So there should be SN2 type of mechanism. There should be formation of 5-coordinated transition state. There should be SN2 type of mechanism. But the reaction is very slow. We know that the SN2 reaction, the rate of SN2 reaction is directly proportional to nucleophilicity of nucleophile. It depends on concentration of nucleophile and nucleophilicity of nucleophile. When you use weak nucleophiles, in case of primary alkyl halide, there is a SN2 type of reaction, but the reaction is slow. In case of secondary and tertiary, you cannot find SN2. In case of secondary, you cannot find SN2. In case of secondary, there is a solvolysis step, and tertiary also there is a solvolysis step. So, in case of secondary, you can find SN1 and E1. In case of tertiary, whatever base you use, when there is a tertiary, there should be E2. E2 always comes. And since it is tertiary, there is a formation of carbocation SN1 and also E1 mechanism when there is a beta hydrogen. What is the condition for elimination reaction? There should be beta hydrogen and anti-periplanarity. These are the two conditions. If these two conditions are satisfied, there is a elimination reaction, E2 reaction. So this classification is very, very important to identify what type of mechanism will be taking place. In coming video, I will explain the MCQs which are appeared in IIT JEE and IIT JAM and other central universities. Thank you. Thank you very much.